Hello, welcome back to my channel. Paya, you just want to steal the show, don't you? This is my cat, Paya. Hello. Um, yeah, I have a table now. This is, well, I guess I'll just start the video. So this table I just got for $10 at the Restore. I mean, it's just a square table. I've hidden some stuff over there for right now. Paya, okay, get off now. Get off. It's a nice table. It's a nice little, I don't know, vinyl kind of thing on the top. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good for D&D for now. It's not going to be so clinky when rolling dice on it and whatnot. But yeah, but that's not the reason why I'm doing this video. I just happen to have that and whatnot. So, yeah, you little... Anyways, so, the reason I'm doing this video is I got more books. So, here we go. So, there's 14 books that I got on Facebook Marketplace for 40 bucks. 40 bucks for 14 books, and these are the 3.5 books. They sell for about 40 bucks. Used or new, I mean, depending on Amazon or whatnot. So, more books! So I'll go through some of them. So, we got the Epic Level Handbook, 3.5 edition. Legend begins here and stuff. So that's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. I've looked through some of these books. I haven't read them all, obviously. Sorry, I'm getting sick. And then we have the Manual of the Planes. More books. So this set would actually be helpful for probably any edition, considering it's planes and you can do planar travels whenever. Oh, also, half of these books have Jason Pilgrim written in them. I don't know if you can read that in there. It's not the guy I got him from, because I got him on Facebook Marketplace, and his name was Nathan, conveniently. So yeah, this one also had Jason Pilgrim, so I don't know where he got these from. Obviously from another person, and I got them from him. So then we have the Fiend Folio. So this has those more monster manual kind of thing. Spirit of the Air. Look at that. It has a little flying monkey. Yeah, Sea Drake. Yeah, so there's just more monsters and stuff. Complete Warrior. Is this one that I like? With Swashbuckler? Yes. I like this book because it has a Swashbuckler class in it. The 3.5. It also has Blade Singer. But yeah, I like Swashbuckler because one of my favorite characters. We were doing a Seafaring campaign. I was playing a doozy Swashbuckler, and he was really good and really great. And then he got murdered. So yeah. So that's nice. So I'm glad I have that book now. We have Complete Arcane. This has stuff in it. This is from Jen with a kissy face. I don't know who's it to, but thanks, Jen. What does it have this in? Oh, this has Warlock in it, and War Mage and Wujen. So Warlock, for those who don't know, isn't in the normal Player's Handbook. So you have to get, I guess, Complete Arcane. I think Player's Handbook 2 has it as well. To play a Warlock in 3.5 edition. So that's good that I have that now. So more variety. And Psychonics Handbook. I never was big on Psychonics. I never knew much about it. Again, when I started playing D&D, it was 3.5. And my friend had almost every book. So starting off and be like, how do I build a character? He's like, okay, Player's Handbook. But there's also these 75 other books to look through. And Psychonics just never appealed to me, I guess, because from my understanding, yeah, it's also from it's also to Jason Pilgrim. From my understanding, Scion is like a psychic person, and they have psychic powers and whatnot. It's whatever. Not my kind of thing. I like swords and magic and stuff. I don't like psychic abilities, but I have a friend of mine loves psionics, like loves them. He like plays them all the time. Anyways, next we have Savage Species playing monstrous characters. I looked through this. This is kind of neat. Obviously, so in 3.1, also Jason Pilgrim. Anyways, so in 3.5, there's something called the level adjustments, and so depending on your race, class, or I think just race, or sometimes you have bloodlines or different other things. It changes the level adjust. So you can't just be like a level 1 goblin. There'd be a level adjustment, probably +1. So you have to start at level 2 to do it. Basic explanation took me a while to understand what it was. But most of these monsters are like +4, +5. For the level adjustment, so this would be a much higher level campaign you'd have to run. Those are spells. Monster classes, building monster creatures. Nice. So, for example, so starting ECL is the level adjustment thing. So for Bugbear, it's 4. So you have to start at level 4. Level 4 or level 5 because your level also counts into that. So you have to be level 5 to play a Bugbear, and you still only be level 1 in whatever class you want to be. So that's neat and interesting. Be kind of cool to do a monster campaign. I don't think I'll ever do it, but be neat. It's nice to have. And again, these were like $2.80 each because I paid $40 for them total. So I mean. 1, great for collecting. 2, if I ever want to do it, I have them. And 3, inspiration. And 4, they're cool. So next, so we have a lot of Faerun books, love smoothies, and then I'll do Faerun last. So I got more. I got another copy of Monster Manual, Dungeon Master Guide. And this one is a special edition Player's Handbook because it's shiny. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a shiny one. So I'm going to keep this one. I don't know if I'll keep those ones. I could probably sell them for $40 each. But that's pretty good. And you always need more Player's Handbook if you want to have more than one. When you want to build characters, you want to have more than one Player's Handbook. This would be my 3rd Player's Handbook for 3.5. Because I bought one in Texas, then I bought one up here, and then I bought another one. So I have 3 of them. 2 of them up here. So I do want to do a 3.5 campaign at some point. I'll just need to introduce my players into 3.5 because they're used to 5th. Well, they're just sort of starting out in 5th, so switching them immediately to 3.5 may not be the best. But anyways, so Player's Handbook's nice. I like the special edition. Shiny. Okay, so next we have some Faerun ones. So whoever had these last liked Faerun. So I'll just go through top and bottom. Oh, this one has scrapes on it. Oh no. Anyway, so I guess this is just sort of a history book. Doesn't really have anything in it. It has maps and history and stuff. But so this is Forgotten Realms, the Grand History of the Realms. Brian R. James and Ed Greenwood. And you can see it has Drizzt on it and his little panther. I don't know too much about Drizzt other than he's already Salvador's creation. But yeah, so that's kind of neat. It's kind of cool. The 5th edition is, I think, only Faerun. I think the 5th edition setting is 5th edition setting is Forgotten Realms. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just Forgotten Realms. So then we have Races of Faerun. And I like this book. I was looking through it. I was like, oh, this is really neat. It has all my favorite races in it. So it has... come on. There it is. So it has different dwarves, obviously, but it's not what's really important. But it has, like, Arctic dwarves. That's kind of cool. Cold dwarves, grey dwarves, shield dwarves, wild dwarves, all that kind of thing. That's pretty neat. And then the elves is what I like more. In 5th edition, they're referenced in the Sword Coast Guide, So these ones, so the Avariel, Ariel. I don't know how to pronounce Elvish names. I mean, anyways, they're winged elves, and in the Sword Coast guide, they're just like these also exist. Ask your DM about them. They didn't have stats or anything in them, but it has it has those, and then it mentions the Thari elves, which are also in 5th edition, but are only mentioned in Sword Coast. And in here, it goes to in here it's under lycanthropes because they can transform into wolves at not at will, but they can transform into wolves. But also in these ones, these have the Asmar, the Genassis, the Tiefling. So that's pretty neat. Lizard folk, all that stuff. So this is really nice. It has a lot of races in it. Obviously, it's a whole book about races, so that's pretty neat. Again, some of them have level adjustments, so you have to start at a level higher level if you want to start campaign. But yeah, I really like this book. I love it. It has my favorite races in it from the Forgotten Realms. So then we have Races of the Wild. I'll go through this a bit. I don't remember what's in here. Is it from Jason Pilgrim? No, it's not. Let's see. Elves, halflings, other races. Catfolk. So instead of Tabaxi, they have Catfolk in 3.5. Centaurs, Gnolls, Kiloran? Hi, what are you doing? Yeah, I looked at this a little bit, but anyways. But yeah, so that's kind of neat. More races. I love customization and different races and stuff. If I had unlimited money, I would have bought all those, all the other edition, all the books for 5th edition for all the different races like Volosguide and Mordenkainers. But that's expensive, so I get legal PDFs instead. Anyways, back to Faerun. So actually, I don't know, that shouldn't be in there. Sorry, that's not a Faerun book. Shouldn't be in there. Next, we have Monsters of Faerun, and look at that, it's paperback. Look at that. First time I've seen a paperback D&D book. Also from Jason Pilgrim. Thanks, Jason Pilgrim. But yeah, so these are monsters in Faerun. So that's kind of neat. Kind of cool. And then we got the Forgotten Realms campaign setting. Yeah. So there you go. I have probably all the books for Forgotten Realms. I mean, I don't know how many books there are for the Forgotten Realms in 3.5, but here they are. So this is really cool. Let's see what we got in here. Doesn't have the races though. Oh, it does actually. It does mention some. I've looked a little bit through these. Yeah, it doesn't particularly mention the other ones in the other book. But that's kind of neat. Oh, actually, I mean, it has the dwarves. I mean, it does mention them, I guess. I guess so. I'm looking through them. Yeah, it does mention it in here as well. Powerful races. Yeah. Anyways, so that's kind of neat. So I definitely will get my friends from Texas to actually play the Forgotten Realms setting. Because they are still playing 3.5 nowadays. Sometimes they switch over to 5th, but they grew up and played 3.5 and they know all the ins and outs of it. So, but yeah, I'll definitely get my friends to do that. But yeah, so that's another haul of books that I got really cheap. Just unlocking it. Yeah, it's just like $40 on Facebook Marketplace. That's crazy. Well, so I guess what happened was my wife saw it, and then she's like, "Hey, look at these." And I was like, "Okay." And the person was like, "Make me an offer." And so I was like, "Okay, let's see, 14 books." I mean, I don't know if he knows how much they're worth nowadays, or if he's trying to get rid of them. So I just give him like, "Hey, $40 for all of them." And he's like, "Sure." I'm like, "Do you not know how expensive these books are? Not only are these out of print, they're 3.5, and they're still selling for $40 to $60, depending." It's just so lucky me. Thank you, my wife. She always finds the best deals on things. Yeah. But yeah, So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want, give me suggestions of content you want on this channel. Because I sometimes I don't exactly know. Because I guess my current thing is I'm just sort of getting all these thrift shopper finds and then making videos of them, but they don't happen that often, so I can't do one every week or so. So just give me, I don't know, if you want me to do how to play 3.5 or 5th edition or whatever, just let me know in the comments down below or any other suggestions. And thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and comment down below. Goodbye.